Hi guys, my name is Hannah. Welcome to Windsome Cottage Garden. I'm so glad that you decided to join me today. We are in the cottage garden and it's a bit of a hodgepodge planting day. The primary thing we're hoping to get in the ground is the first of our dahlias. Now, we overwintered almost all of the dahlias here at the cottage garden. Some of them are going to be going to my home garden later, but today we're getting the first planted in the ground here. This has been a bit of a project. We actually have a lot more dahlia tubers survive than we anticipated, which is good. I'll link a video below where we took them out of winter storage and they were looking rough. We weren't sure exactly how they were going to do. Today what we're going to be planting are ones that have just emerged from the trays we put them in, as well as some that we planted up in the last week. So they don't have a ton of foliage, but the good news is they are definitely alive. We're going to get them in the ground so that as the leaves emerge, they are automatically acclimated to the sunlight. We have a large number of dahlias that we've been moving in and out, hardening off. Those aren't quite ready to be planted today, but they will be in the near future. It's still a really exciting day. I always love when dahlias get started because it means we're that much closer to dahlia blooms, which will probably come in end of July, beginning of August. The other thing to note is we didn't do the best job of labeling things. Each year we pick one process to improve on. Next year our goal is going to be improving on the labeling process. So I have a big list of what kind of dahlias we have, and throughout the season we're going to be marking the plants a little bit better. So there's no rhyme or reason to how we're planting them, we're just getting them in the ground. That's the first project we're going to be doing today, and hopefully there might be time for one or two more other things before I have to head back to the city. Well, we made quick work of the dahlias. I don't know really if there's anything to show you because they're barely visible. But we did end up getting probably somewhere between 18 and 24 dahlias planted in that bed. So we'll check in on them in an upcoming garden tour. You'll be able to see them a lot more. If they did have a label, I buried it right next to it, but most of them did not have a label. The ones that I did see with labels, I was really excited about. Some of the specialty ones that I ordered last year from Swan Island definitely survived, which is great. And then a couple of the new ones we got this year. As far as I could tell, there's probably 2 dinner plate dahlias that I almost didn't put in there. But I know we have more than that to go in a couple of areas that we want specifically dinner plate dahlias. So I thought it was well enough to just have them there and be a big, beautiful, shining moment and a huge display of dahlias. Okay, my dad helped that go really quickly. The next thing we're going to do is actually plant some things from my friend Julie, specifically some hellebores and bishop seal. Now, bishop seal can be a little invasive, so use caution if it's something that you are thinking about planting, and know that it can be spready. In this area, we are happy if it spreads. We're also happy because the deer don't touch it. And we are going to just be dotting these all around the walkway around me. Here is my bucket. Things look a tiny bit sad because they probably sat in here a little longer than they would like. But we're primarily going to be putting these all along these evergreen trees. We have a couple already in here, which I think are a different variety. So we'd be happy if these did end up naturalizing and filling this area. Okay, they're all in. We kind of mixed and matched things. Let me show you what the little pockets look like now. Starting near the bottom, we actually just healed this in because we are planning on working on the boathouse bed later this year, and that's where those are going to live. So there's just kind of soil in there so they can be happy in the meantime. But this is the first pocket where we popped things. Now, some of the hellebores looked a little waterlogged. I'm thinking they're going to recover, though they might look rough for a while. So this hellebore was already here. We added this one. We also have some ostrich fern in this area, and we did a nice stand of this bishop seal. Then up here we added some more bishop seal and another hellebore. Again, there was one right here. We had some sedge that was in with the seal, so we kind of divided it up and just planted this area near the mini split, because that guy's, he might get a tiny bit taller, but that's about as tall as it gets. And if that filled in this area so we didn't have to mulch it, we would be quite happy. Moving along, we added 3 hellebores to this area. Oh, it's kind of hard to see. 1, 2, 3 amongst some ostrich fern. And then over here we added 2 hellebores. 1, 2, and a bishop seal. Bishop seal, Solomon seal, I think is what it's called. Our plan with this side path is to kind of put things in it that the deer don't eat. And we don't have to do a ton of maintenance on. We're happy with the way it is. We're happy if there's deep shade stuff that kind of fills in as these trees grow together and we move them. Now, these hellebores are known for naturalizing, and if they naturalize this whole area, we will be thrilled for some pretty spring beauty. And then the evergreen leaves that they have throughout the whole year. I think it was a good job done today. I guess I can show you from here. Here's the bed of where we planted all those dahlias. Like I said, you can't really see anything. We had some extra dahlias that we just kind of left there, and we will plant another day. I'm sure that will be captured on video, but the garden is looking so lovely. We did a end of May garden tour not all that long ago where we looked in on all these beautiful things a lot closer. I will link that below in case you want to check it out. I think that's going to do it for this video. It was a little bit shorter than our normal ones, but we still got a huge number of things planted and in the ground that I cannot wait to watch them take and naturalize. The dahlias I am so looking forward to. It's going to be a beautiful display, even if we don't really know exactly what's being planted where. I can't wait till August when they're all going to be blooming and looking fabulous. You won't want to miss out on those upcoming videos, so if you haven't done so already, please subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment below if there's something you would like to learn more about or you think might be beneficial for us to consider in this space or at my home garden. We are headed back to the home garden in the next few videos, where we're going to be doing some cardboard mulching of the video we added a week or so ago. Again, I'll link that video below. And there is more new beds to come there as well that you won't want to miss. I really appreciate you joining me today, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye.